Well, this is the second time I'm shooting this. Yo, welcome. I'm David. So in this video, we're going to talk about the Resolve on an iPad and why that is a big thing and what's there you should really know before using it. So first and foremost thing, I am using the Resolve on my computer as well as here. When I first used the Resolve on an iPad, it was clunky, the touchscreen wasn't properly optimized, there is no multi-touch, and so many odd things were there that I probably would feel like it's just better to use with mouse and cursor, and that too isn't so comfortable to use because of the iPad's form factor. It's not all Resolve's problem though, I mean Blackmagic's problem. Then I got to know about a trick that's showed by some YouTuber, and that's what I did. And boy, I was shocked, literally, because I can now have the edit page, the cut page, and the deliver page. Now you're probably thinking the deliver page isn't that important, but it actually is. Because if you don't know about Resolve on an iPad at the very least, then there is an export button, but it's the quick export of the computer. That means it's the lower quality footages all the time. The bitrate is going to be lower because it's a custom preset and you can't really change anything. So you need the deliver page to get the highest bitrates possible and all the stuff that you want to configure. All of these things can be done, but on the deliver page. So that's what you should have too. How to get all these things first and foremost thing. So because it's a Pro tool, you need to use keyboard and mouse to do it. Press Option, Command, and K together. Once this will pop up, don't be scared. It's actually like keyboard assigning kind of menu where you can assign any keyboard keys to do certain stuff, quite a lot of stuff, and then search for view pages. And then you're gonna see this option and assign key combinations to each and every one of them. Like edit page with Shift and 4, cut page maybe something else. You don't have to assign the cut page though because they are already there. But the media page for like Shift 1. Okay, fine. You did it. Then click on the save. Then give it a good name. It's fine, whatever you want to name it. Then you are done. Now come back to the home page of the Resolve and then press the button like the Shift 1 or Shift 7 to get the pages. And you can use them to the fullest. That's the craziest part. Now, one coolest thing that I just want to tell you is that as much as Resolve said like the edit page is not optimized for the tablets, I think it is the more optimized one in this whole pages. This is why you can use 2 fingers to scroll left to right. You can zoom in, zoom out. You can do so many stuff in it. It's already feature packed. Plus, it offers a good amount of touchscreen abilities. So there is no point in using the cut page. I mean, as much as Resolve is saying that cut page is something that is optimized, I feel that is less optimized than this one already. And I love it. I love every bit of it. I personally am saying it, I'm not going to upgrade this Resolve in the future on an iPad. And it's only because of one reason. They might just remove this feature and I just don't want to deal with those. I want the edit page and this is here. And it is just a lovely thing. Now, editing on Resolve might seem a little too hard because, hey, it is a professional software. It has tons of options to do certain stuff. Even the simple stuffs are kind of critical here, but once you know it properly, you're going to be able to use it anywhere, whether you talk about Windows computer or a Mac or even an iPad this time. It's fantastic. But that doesn't mean it doesn't come with its own problems, at least on the iPad. I'm not talking about the desktop variant here. The iPad doesn't support dual screen, the iPad doesn't support the full screen, and that actually creates another big problem because iPad, you can do it on an iPad pretty well. It's big enough, but not so big enough, but it's good enough. But once you connect it to the monitor, that's why you want the biggest one. And you can't have a canvas like Lower Fusion. It's not that flexible application. It's kind of that second type of stubborn application. Now, if you don't know about the stubborn application, all the stuff, you can check out my monitor guide video on iPadOS 16.2. Yeah, but because it is not anywhere flexible, that even on the big screen, it seems like it just stretched out a little bit. And that's what it is actually. The buttons are bigger, things are bigger, but it's not spacious by any means. Because I can have dual screen on there at the same time. Yeah, that is much more featured, but this one is about portability. I can carry this iPad anywhere and can work on it. This is freaking cool. You're not restricted to only color page and cut page this time. Like you can just do full-fledged editing, and that too using Apple's ProRes or even B-Raw clips. What else you want? This is a freaking cool. I love it. Now, the file system on the iPad is not anywhere close to Mac or even PCs. So in that scenario, yes, it's a lackluster, but it's Apple's problem, not Blackmagic's problem. Blackmagic did all the things they can. And I'm surely impressed with Blackmagic's decision to bring this app, this crazy big, massive 2 GB worth app on the iPad, and I'm gonna say it's totally worth it. But there is another thing you need to know. If you're installing on your older devices, then it will not run well, and it will not give you option to export or even have a 4K timeline. That's not possible because of the RAM. Mostly I'm thinking because the A12X and A12Z are quite a bit powerful chipsets, but they don't have that much of RAM, like 8 GB at the very least, or they don't even have the virtual memory swap functionality. So that's probably the reason why they don't offer that. So if you want 4K rating, then you should go with the LumaFusion. But here's the thing, if you have the deliver page, I think you might be able to even customize that. So you don't really have to worry about that. So get the deliver page the way I showed you, and yeah, you can do everything, I guess. You have to let me know in the comment section below. If you have a 2020 iPad Pro, 2018 iPad Pro, let me know. Can you do that? Now, another big problem is that it is a 2 GB worth of an app. So if you're thinking you have low storage, this is not the one to handle. And because it can't really edit anything off of the internet like Drive or Dropbox or anything like that, so you have another big problem. But that's actually Apple's problem, not Resolve's problem. But other than that, everything is perfectly fine. I just totally love the Resolve as it is. So this video is also going to be edited on the iPad, solely on the iPad, using the Resolve's edit page, the newly unlocked one, and the deliver page. So yeah, you will get to see how this whole looks. This is a 8-bit footage though. It's not a 10-bit footage. So that's another thing. But that doesn't mean everything is solved though. There is one other problem because Resolve actually officially didn't allow us to have the edit page. So once you reopen the app after closing, you're gonna still stuck with 2 options only. You have to press the key combinations and you're probably gonna get it. But in case you're not gonna get it, and delete the shortcuts first and then reassign it and do it again, it's just gonna be fine. So if you are a freelancer working with an iPad, now you have something great to work with. Now I'm waiting for the Blender or Final Cut or even Logic to arrive. But it's possible though. So yeah, that's about it. If you want to see more episodes like this, then definitely do like this video and do subscribe this channel. Also, visit my website, joindavid.com. Link down below. It's for everything. You're gonna get all these and more techniques way faster than these videos. So definitely visit it. You can also find a lot of 8K wallpapers over there. So why not? Just visit it. Until the next episode, bye and take care.